everyone, welcome to Homework Help. If you find the video useful, please subscribe to the channel. In this video, we'll solve this word problem using the concepts of polynomial equations. As per the problem, find three consecutive integers whose product is -504. We have to write an equation for this problem and then solve that equation. For that, we need to use a variable. Three consecutive integers are integers that are right next to each other in the number chain, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or -4, -5, -6. The difference between consecutive integers is equal to 1. There is a very important concept we need to understand to solve this problem. For example, in the consecutive integers 3, 4, 5, 4 is 1 more than 3 and 5 is 1 more than 4. We have to use this logic to come up with expressions for three consecutive integers in terms of the variable. Let's assume x represents one of the three integers. The next integer in terms of x can be x plus 1. And the third integer in terms of x can be x plus 2. As per the problem, the product of these three integers is equal to -504. So the equation for this problem in terms of x is x times x plus 1 times x plus 2 is equal to -504. This is the equation we have to solve to find the three consecutive integers. The first step is to distribute the terms in the parentheses using the FOIL method. Next, we should combine the like terms in the parentheses. Next, we should distribute the x into the parentheses. We should multiply each term in the parentheses by x. I get x cubed plus 3x squared plus 2x, and we can move -504 to the left side of the equation so that we can set the equation equal to 0 and solve it. It changes to plus 504. This is the equation we have to solve to find the value of x. This is a cubic polynomial equation. The cubic polynomial has four terms. We cannot factor this cubic polynomial using grouping method. So we have to use rational roots theorem to factor this cubic polynomial and then solve this equation. The leading coefficient for this cubic polynomial is 1 because the coefficient of the x cube is an invisible 1. The number term is 504. We should find the factors of 504 and then find out which of those factors make the value of this cubic polynomial equal to 0. The factors of 504 are plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3, plus minus 4, plus minus 6, plus minus 7, plus minus 8, plus minus 9, and so on. We have to find which of these numbers will make this cubic polynomial equal to 0. Let's assume this cubic polynomial can be represented by function f at x. We should sub in the factors of 504 one by one in this function equation. As per my calculations, for x equals -9, this cubic polynomial becomes equal to 0. I found this by subbing in the values one by one in this cubic polynomial. I do not want to show all the calculations because that will take up a lot of time, but you can try it in your notebook. That means one factor for the cubic polynomial is x plus 9. Now we can find the other factors for this cubic polynomial. For that we should do polynomial division. We can do long division or synthetic division. For this problem I'll use synthetic division because it's faster. For synthetic division, the first step is to write the coefficients of the cubic polynomial. They are 1, 3, 2, 5, 0, 4. Next, we should write the x value from the first factor, which is -9. We write it outside on the left side. Now we can start the synthetic division. First, we bring down the first coefficient, 1. -9 times 1 is equal to -9. We write it under 3. 3 plus -9 is equal to -6. -9 times -6 is positive 54. 2 plus 54 is equal to 56. -9 times 56 is -504. And 504 plus -504 is equal to 0. The last number we get is 0. That proves that x plus 9 is a factor of the cubic polynomial. The degree of the cubic polynomial is 3. The degree of the first factor x plus 9 is 1. So the degree of the quotient of this polynomial division is 3 minus 1, which is equal to 2. We use the first three numbers from the synthetic division to write the quotient. We assign x squared to 1, x to -6, and 56 is the number term. So we can write our equation in partially factored form as next we should factor the quotient, a simple trinomial. To factor this simple trinomial, we have to find two numbers whose sum is -6 and product is 56. There are no two numbers that satisfy these two requirements, so this simple trinomial cannot be factored. Now we can solve this equation by setting the two factors equal to 0 and solving for x. The first solution is -9. This quadratic equation has no solution because its discriminant is less than 0. The formula for discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. In this quadratic polynomial, b is -6, a is 1, and c is 56. Four times 1 times 56 is equal to 224. D is equal to -188. Since the discriminant is negative, that means the quadratic equation has no solutions. Therefore, the cubic equation has just one solution, x equals -9. So the first integer is -9. Now we can find the second integer, which should be x plus 1. The second integer is -8. Now we can find the third integer, which is -7. So the three integers are -9, -8, and -7. These are the three consecutive integers whose product is -504. This should be the final answer for this problem. So these are the steps you have to keep in mind to solve a problem like this one. I hope you'll find this video useful. Please share it, like it, and subscribe to Homework Help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.